Okay, everybody, and we're back. And now we're going to try this white-black deck from Venom. He's a fairly well-known grounder on Magic Online. He's been playing this deck a lot. He has a lot of success with this deck. In the past, I've not played this deck particularly well, but I do believe the deck's very strong, and I would like to give it another try. I think I sideboard this deck particularly poorly, but like I said, it is whatever it is. I like to say it is whatever it is a lot. Opponent's 1-0, and his name is Ben. Or her name. I don't want to gender assume. Alright, this hand seems absolutely atrocious, so let us keep it. I don't think you can mulligan hands like this. I think it's just part of what comes with playing a deck like this. It's probably my last league for today. I'm exceptionally tired. I'm trying to decide whether we're going to do please don't be a token deck. Token decks will just ravage us. They're too fast for us, and we don't have any sideboard plans for them. Anyway, it's probably my last league today. I don't know if we're even going to do the arena today. Yep. We have practically no out versus a deck like this. They're faster than us, they go wider than us, and appeal is a trump card. And we have to take damage for every spell we play this entire game. Not fun. They have a very mediocre draw, like maybe we can Queen's Commission. Maybe we can go like, Queen's Commission, the next turn Radiant Destiny while holding up a Fatal Push to protect us from dying, but these decks are full of things like Eversphere Harvester and stuff, so I just don't know how, that's the best thing we have, and I don't know if it's good enough. And we have no settled wreckages or anything in the sideboard, so we don't really get any better. It's just a nightmare matchup because apparently today, as anybody who's been watching me play realizes that no matter what deck I play, I'm going to get paired versus one of my worst matches. No, we got smashed and all. We didn't have any out to it. We did not get the pity chest. We didn't get to play spells game 1 or 2. We just got mana screwed. It was a terrible match anyway, and we're not likely to win even when we do get to play spells, but we're certainly not winning when we don't get to play spells. I just don't think that's worth that. There's no way that card's worth that. That card's way too good for that. Or maybe I don't value the call, or maybe I don't value the Lieutenant as much as he did. I have no idea, but I don't think Lieutenant's that good. Not in this match. Like, it's a card I might consider sideboarding out even. And he's going to trade probably his best card for it? Like, his hand has to be incredibly good for him to do that, right? Feels like it has to be incredibly good to spend a pride there. So Ketcha. And then he's not attacking this turn. Opponent's making Interesting choices, I think. If they're playing Okecha, I have to imagine that they're playing Appeal of Authority. And I don't know how we beat that card. I really just don't know how we beat that card. Sure, it's an Odonto. Hopefully they don't have a second creature. They do. It makes no sense to me. Boom. I guess he just has double appeal, or he's got a blossoming defense. But that play confused me a lot. I guess he just has a second appeal. I don't actually know. Yeah, well, we're doing everything we can here. Wonder if it's better just the Deadlands will catch ya. It's probably better the Deadlands will catch ya. That card doesn't seem particularly good here. It's not a card I would have in my main deck either. 100% not blocking. Opponent has no cards in hand. So they have to draw really well, I guess. Boom. Still gaining 10 life here. And he can't really chump block because he needs this to attack. So like Appeal doesn't even kill me anymore. Like he makes a dude, makes this 14, 15, 16, 17, but I can block this, so like I'm still just alive and attacking for lethal. I think we've stole game one. Feels like opponent's going to have to draw something pretty nice to get out of this one. Dorn Pouncer can go to his graveyard. This thing's going to eat one, this thing's going to eat one, but like these two just chump block. We might not have stole game one, actually. Yeah, we probably do. We just kill this with a Deadlands and swing out. Well, we're not dead. So, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's fine. Don't care. And since we don't want to lose any of our creatures on this combat, Pretty easy for us just to kill this. So he can only block 2 things now, and he dies on board. He doesn't have to pump up or anything. Alright, so we still game 1, which is nice. We don't really have any sideboard cards. Like, this card's good versus exactly Okecha. But we already have a couple cast-outs for Okecha and a couple bindings. Lost Legacy's not good. Doomfall's not good. Just none of this stuff's good. Fragmatize, maybe. Duress, maybe. But he seemed to be on a bigger of a creature plan. Yeah, we don't really have much. The Champion of Dusk can be a liability, so I'm not sure I even want them in the deck here. That's about the only thing I'm really thinking about. I think I'm just going to put the Duresses in. And we're going to soldier on, as they say. It's a really hard match, though. He definitely jumped the gun too early on that appeal, or he would have probably won. Like, he didn't have to risk that appeal at that point at all. Feels to me like it was just like a very strict mistake, but like maybe his hand was so bad that he had to gamble. I'm not sure. Hey, by the way, what's up, Dong? Just now noticing you're around. Probably said hello already. Not bright. Blah, 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 blah. Hand's super weak again. I don't think we can keep this hand. I don't think it has a good enough plan to try to beat them. Alright, this hand at least has a plan, though not a good one. Like, we can get Kyle, and if they don't have a peel, at least we lock up the board in a manner that's even. Save Fatal Push for something that's getting appealed. And there's a Harvester. That's unfortunate. They'll likely keep it, even though they've not showed a white mana yet. Boom, 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 boom. Everspear, Harvester, unite. They don't have a white mana. I'm pretty sure they should have just been that. Because there's not a lot of lands in their deck in general. Boom. The next turn, unless they add to the board, we're going to just start alphaing and then Fatal Push the Harvester post-combat, hopefully. But if they have Blossoming Defense, I guess that could work out poorly. That's not a Blossoming Defense, is it? Alright, we're going to try it out. If they have Blossoming Defense, they have Blossoming Defense, and we'll just lose one of our dudes. This is a terrible attack. I could have just killed this guy. I think killing this guy is more important, though. He didn't gain the Life Fighter. That's impressive. Also should have played Shepherd Dunes that turn, because if I'd drawn another desert next turn, like a Deadlands, I would have wanted to use it. Well, that's disappointing. He brought in Heroic Intervention versus me. He and I definitely think this game's going to be played out very differently than what it's going to get played out. Unfortunately, I don't think we can attack anymore. So, at some point, he's going to draw a white mana and just bury us. Because we drew 4 spells total. And he's drawn 9 spells. That's our 5th spell in our 12 cards, so we've drawn like 5 spells in 12 cards. Kind of sucks. Should still be fine if we draw another desert or two. Because his best plays right now are like putting multiple tokens in play, and multiple tokens aren't very good if we're just attacking with Shepherd Dunes on multiple turns. Like Adorn Pouncer is one of his better plays. But yeah, like, Servo Expedition is kind of like his best play, so. Also, any Lord's kind of good here. Still have up to 4 spells in their hand, which we've only even drawn 5 spells this game, so. That's kind of a big number if you think about it in that in those terms. Alright, well that was a good one. Should let us attack probably this turn and next turn. And his blocks are going to be like trade, double block and get rid of one, but still take 6. You might just like block here and like double block here. You could have like some Blossoming Defenses and Heroic Interventions and stuff. Like, he's already showed us that he sideboarded Heroic Intervention in. But like, none of that stuff's super bad for us. If he's doing this block, I'm just assuming he's got nothing. Yeah. Looked like he had nothing. Makes it hard for him to win next turn, though. Because, like, we have the same attack next turn. His best play next turn would be, like, draw a land, SRAM's expertise into servo, or just play something like this, which isn't great. So Fatal Push says he's dead on board. Let's see what's in his hand. Oh, he has absolutely nothing. Has nothing of value. Our opponent drew really poorly. I think he probably should not have kept that Harvester. Maybe shouldn't even have kept this hand. But yeah, we now know he's just going to block this and take 8. All right, so we got by a tough match bright and early. I don't know if our opponent played perfectly both games. Like I said, it's hard to make that kind of comment without actually being able to see their hand. But the Peel game 1 seemed beyond suspect to me. Just beyond suspect to use the Peel like he did game 1. Again, like I said, we're not looking at his hand, so I'm not saying it was wrong, but it raises the proverbial eyebrow. Makes you immediately go, WTH, Friendo Calrissian. We has an opponent. We will battle. We get to play first. Hand is very good. We will keep. Opponent is also 1-0. GG matchmaking. Good job. I want it my way all night. Let's start with this thing. Hopefully they don't have a magma spray. They did not. Makes us want to dance like there's no tomorrow. So this is going to be a hard match to win. As anybody who watches my stream knows, I do not beat GPG decks ever. He's even playing the Jeskai build. Rough ones for me to beat. We have an excellent hand though. If we were ever going to beat them, it's this game. Like, our hand is great. We get the double spell and make 10 power next turn. Whew. Whoo-wee. Our hand's actually great. If they throw like an angel and a GPG in the graveyard and untap and play a Plains and refurbish, I might choke myself, but not because I'm mad at myself, but because I like it. Who says perverted things? I do. No, our hand was literal great this game. I can't even say anything bad about this hand, because, like, boom, 10U. They don't have GPG in the graveyard yet, so they need, like, a board wipe here. A board wipe might not even be good enough. Well, a board wipe's good enough. I'm just talking. Unlimited power. I love that. I don't know who this dude is, but he's got a very sweet emote. Not sure what opponent can have here. If they play Sweltering Suns, you might hear me bang my head against the keyboard. But you can see the power of this deck. We've got paired versus 2 decks in a row that does not have removal spells. And things have gone great for us. Madcap Experiment 2. I want this person's list. This is the second time I've been paired versus this guy's list, and I wants it. We would have been so dead, by the way, had he hit the GPG. Because he brings this back. Attacks for 4. Gets this. Attacks for 4. Untaps this. I guess we're not dead. Alright, anyway. Nobody cares. So what do we do here? We bring in El Fragmatizerino. Well, I know that. I mean, I don't know whose emote it is. I don't know who the and imp is. But that guy's got a sweet emote, whoever that is. We bring that in. Not sure if this is good enough. Don't think these are good enough. And I misclicked that. I meant to bring in that. I think the rest is maybe good enough. Taking out the champions again, I'm not sure that I'm supposed to. I also think I'm going to take out all these fatal pushes. Or at least most of these fatal pushes. I mean, I know who Star Wars is. Come on. I patterned my life after me being Jabba the Hutt. I have to know who Star Wars is. Or what Star Wars is. Yes, I just called Star Wars a person. Because they're a person to me. Alright? Okay. But I have no idea who the and is. The and, yeah. Don't know who that is. Don't you do it, opponent. Yeah, dodged another bullet. I can dodge bullets, baby. Is that what Phil Hellmuth says? Our hand is real bad this game. But our opponent's 3-color deck started off with Island, so I'm going to imagine his hand's not wonderful either. He did discard the Spire Bluff Canal, though, so like maybe I'm just wrong. Could just be wrong. Won't be the first time or the last. But I'm hooked on a feeling. He's got a decision to make with this one. I want to press F6, but I'm afraid he might like play a Spire Bluff Canals and a Minister, and we might need to get Froggy on that Minister. Discard another Spire Bluff Canal. Oh, well, there's another one. Oh, the Spire Bluff Canal. I will cast you, friendo. Friendo do nothing-o. That's what this Radiant Destiny is. It does protect our dude from Firebrand. Fanatical Firebrand, so I guess that's not nothing. It's just not much. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. White mana? What do you have that's white? We saw Gate to the Afterlife game 1, and I assume he's also got Walking Ballistas in the deck, which Walking Ballista can be kind of good versus us. But we've at least saw Gate. We know he plays Gate. He showed us a Gate. Pretty sure this guy beat me the other night too. Let's see if this is one of the many GPG players that beat me. Yep, this guy beat me the other night as well. Yeah, he showed me Gate. He madcap experimented into a Gate game 1. So, the hand that we've drawn this game is not exciting. Not exciting at all. Again, I should have probably played a desert last turn instead of whatever land I played. In case we drew a desert this turn. He Sweltering Sunned my one dude, so that makes me think that he basically has to have another Sweltering Sun. I will save this one. Boom. Hooked on a feeling. What is this? It's tapping 4 mana for a Vizier. His Vizier doesn't even block, though, really. Wonder how many basic lands he has in his deck. Sure. Our opponent's not playing anything this game. That's working out well. It's working out well for us. Our opponent's played not very many spells. Doesn't have very many things in his graveyard either. Like, he can't kill us in his graveyard. We're at 29 life. Technically, I have our opponent on a 2-turn clock. Excuse me. He's bound to put something on the table right here, though. Sure. Don't care about that. That does not block. Does not block when we have the Fatal Push. Oh. When we're hooked on a feeling. Oh, he's got GPGs in the graveyard now, though. Don't play a second thing, Dudo. Duderoony. Don't play more things. Just pass. Disappointed. I get to save my Field of Runes now, though. Guess that's not nothing. Revoke does say what I want it to say, right? Boom. Alright, so what can we do? Nothing, I guess? I don't know if I'm even supposed to play this. I think I'm supposed to just put him at 1. What can he have? What's the chances he has a basic plains in his deck? We saw basic plains game 1, right? Yeah, we saw basic plains game 1. Could just put him at 1. Eh. Boom. It's pretty hard for him to combo us. If we do this, I guess. And if he has Sweltering Suns, he's still dead, so probably worth it. But I'm not sure. Alright, so that's a refurbish. I'm not sure what you get out of this refurbish, though. Like, I don't completely understand everything that's going on with your deck. That's fair, Kill. I was just kind of talking to myself out loud. So if he gets a combat, we can just take 4? We're 34. Like, this isn't lethal, so I can just ignore this, right? Or I could double block it. Feels like double blocking it takes options away from him. He's already played a land this turn, right? Yeah, he's already played a land this turn. So if I'm going to double... Well, I don't think I want to block it with all. I think I want the Dusk to die. Seems like it's better to do this. Then if he has a removal spell, his thing doesn't die. And he gets to bring back the dude and attack for 4 and then have blockers. So chances that he has a removal spell in that deck. Next to none. I'm fine with this. So now he's going to have to bring back Vizier and leave it on defense, which puts him at 7, which gives us... Oh, wow. I was just wrong. Oh, nice, Don. Congratulations. I figured he'd bring back the Vizier, but the Vizier's not a 4/4 if he brings it back and copies a vampire. It's just a 1/1. So he needs a spell here of some kind. If he had that spell, he'd have probably already used it. Alright, that's a spell. Dang it. We get to flip this now, though. Oh, he has 2 spells? Oh, God. The second Fragmatize is what got me. The second Fragmatize. We can't kill it. I guess we just do this then. I thought we had this game. This lets me flip to Legion's Landing. Kill Minister. I can't do all of that. I don't have enough mana for all of that. I wish I could do all of that. That would make things simple. This puts him at 1 though, kills the Minister, and we lose a vampire. But now he gets to bring back the Sun Scourge Champion and gain 4 life. And then Vizier and gain another 4. Like, we're just dead. I cannot beat this damn deck no matter how bad of a bad draw they have. It's really getting frustrating that I can just never beat their deck. No matter what I do. I don't think I played this game poorly. And I think I'm on close to no outs now. And they had a horrendous draw. Our draw wasn't, anything to write home about, but God. Their draw was so bad. Yeah, I just don't think we can win anymore. If they make a bunch of loose plays, maybe we can win. Like, I consider this kind of a loose play. Because they have a Minister. Buyback Champion, Game 4, have a million things in play. They've now gone through over 30 cards. This does nothing. Oh, a second refurbish. Great. Yeah, this is about how I thought the game was going to play out. Can't tell you what type of swapping and stuff he does, but all I can tell you is we've solved both of the spells. He's only got 2 more creatures in his graveyard currently. Another Swelder. Makes sense. Like he's 30 plus cards deep in his deck. Oh, there's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Hi-ho to Dario. There's nothing we can do. Opponent's not even had a good draw. And he's just wrecking us this easily. Maybe we can take the Fragmatizers out and just live with it. Oh, cool. We don't even get to play game 3? Alright, don't even get to play game 3. That's fun. Can't stand GPG. I literally can't beat it with any deck. It's starting to get agitating how much I've lost to this deck. This will be the 6th time on stream this week. If their hand's weak and they don't have a Swelder, like maybe we can get there. That's 2 big ifs though. Two big ifs. If the answer to either of those questions is no, then we dead. I've tried that. I've tried that, Mike. The last deck we played had Negate. We had Negate, Naturalize, Abrade, and Scavenging Grounds, and discard spells, and we couldn't beat it. I just cannot beat this deck, no matter what deck or how good my matchup should or should not be. This is just impossible for me. If he has a Swelder, we can just pick him up. It's not a Swelder, so I guess we get to play on. GPG in the graveyard. Not a good sign. Especially since he had already discarded Refurbish. It's got Cathartic Reunion as well. Wow. Dude literally has 1 or 2 of every card in Standard in his deck. Doesn't have any Angels of Invention, it appears. Though I'm almost positive he cast one on me yesterday. The 3 block for the champion. no way he blocks with the Minister here if he doesn't have a Swelder in his hand. So, that's pretty much game over. That's surprising. Also, doesn't seem as good. Unfortunately, like I said, our hand's not particularly good anyway. I'm going to attack with all these vampires. I don't care that he's going to eat one for free. Like, I'm pretty sure he just has a Swelder, so there's no reason not to. Like, how we drew all of these cards and, like, I just don't think they're good enough. Like, I don't even have to look at these cards. I don't think anything in it. I don't think we could pick the cards we draw the rest of the game and it'd be good enough. I actively don't think we could pick the cards we draw and it'd be good enough. Yeah, well, it's not Sweltering Sun. Maybe that gives us a chance? Who knows? Another GPG. Not a refurbish, so at least we have that going for us. So he's going to have two blockers. And we can play Double Lord. So we can just win. If he doesn't have a land and something, we can just win. Needs like a land and a Minister. Or a way to gain life. I don't see a way to gain life over there. I think Double Lord's good enough. Unless, you know, like I said, he has that very specific set of things. Oh, Double Lord's not good enough, is it? We don't have enough mana for all of that. I'm an idiot. We just don't have enough mana for all of that. Wow, I'm an idiot. Why did I think we won? We certainly don't win. In fact, we can't really even attack, can we? Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I thought we'd won this game. Yeah, I guess we can do all we can do then. He's got another refurbish in his hand. He's got a gate in his hand. How many creatures are currently in his graveyard? He's got 1 creature, 2 creature, 3 creature, 4 creature, 5 creature, 6 creature. So we literally cannot stop him from getting just another gate in play. Can't stop him from getting another gate. Guess we take refurbish. The gate itself takes the most amount of mana. And then what can we do? Just make all of our guys 4/4s and attack with everything? Then he gets to use the Fragmentize for free next turn. So that can't be that good. The Fragmentize for free is a real thing. Could just play this and this. The next turn have this and this. That doesn't even give me good attacks though. I actively have bad attacks if I do that. Wait a minute, I'm an idiot. I had lethal and I missed it. I still have lethal then, right? Yeah, I still just have lethal. Come on, chat. You're supposed to tell me about things like this. Oh wait, no I don't. I'm bad at math again. Huh. God, I cannot do math. Just give some chump blocks. Yeah, I don't know what the right play is because all my plays seem bad. Martyr plus Zealot and no attack, and then next turn he's got 5 creatures on the table. That doesn't seem particularly appealing. I'll probably start with the Zealot though. Okay, so next turn I'm probably going to want to play these two, so I should probably play the Lord. So if I attack with everything, what happens? He could double block this, but he's not likely to. He's more likely to like block here, block here, block here, and take 3. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 attackers on the next turn. That's just not good enough. Maybe I could attack with just the champion. But I don't really want to put this in the graveyard. Yeah, I probably should have attacked with this. I don't know. I shouldn't have attacked, I don't think. Strategic planning, so he's not using the gate. What in the world did he draw then? That is so peculiar to me. Did he draw? I guess he drew a Sweldering Suns. Or is trying to draw a Sweldering Suns. That would cripple me. I would lose this game very badly. Well, I would have a redraw into like Call of the Brotherhood or something, but... Oh, no, he just drew to refurbish. The card we duress is what he drew. Nice life. So we're just dead now. Like, he literally just goes infinite. Well, not infinite, because we get to block some of the celebrants. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to just block both celebrants. He exerted both of them, though. So I need to get both of those off the board, and then he has another one. He just went off. Can't fucking stand losing to GPG. There's literally nothing I can do to beat GPG. Excuse my language. Like, that's the 6th or 7th time I've lost to it on stream this week. with 6 or 7 different decks. Literally no deck I play I can ever get the right draw to win. Oh, can't ever beat that deck. Why? Alright, I'll keep this hand even though it's, again, terrible. My hands are so bad. Does anybody see these hands that I get? I literally don't even get reasonable hands. Like, this hand's so far from being reasonable. And we're not dead, at least. It legitimately runs so very bad. Don't care. As long as it doesn't get too toughness, I don't care. Alright, it didn't. Guess I don't care even if it does then. A boom? What's the best draw for us? Something in the Legion's Landing line? I don't think I'm supposed to attack yet. We should just die if he's got a bunch of Glory Bringers. Not a lot we can even do about it if he does. Bunch of removal spells is very, very similar. Feels like he pressed F6, I'm not sure. I'm just attacking. If he gets to block, I'm fine with that. I probably never make that attack if our opponent had an F6, by the way. I just never make that attack if our opponent's not F6'd. Did they hold that back? Or did they not have it? If they held it back, that's pretty suspect. So I need 2 blockers now. That's 1. I need another blocker. They didn't concede, so that's just to get another turn. I don't know how they actually get out of this. So they block this and they kill this, they still just take 4. Yeah, well, that's our good match. It's so good that I don't want to. I don't even want to sideboard versus it. Just kind of want to run back what we have and hope that we dodge mass removal. Yeah, we played it Monday, I think. We either played it Monday or Tuesday. We've played it this week. It was pretty nice. It's just a really aggressively slanted deck, but I don't think the deck was particularly great. It's just pretty good versus the blue-black decks. I think on the draw, I'm going to keep this hand. On the play, I might would mulligan it, but probably not. Dusky Boy's probably good enough. I mean, it's fine. It felt like just like all of these decks do. Like, none of them really feel better than the other one. Like, it's a very solid deck, but all of these like little green-red decks and mono-green decks, they all beat roughly the same things, I think. Yeah, the token decks are very good. I'm a big fan of the token decks as well. As you can see, I've played 2 back-to-back. Nice. There's our white mana that we needed. Probably not going to block that. May block with this one if it can trade. I like to draw a second white mana for the turn after the call. I gotta assume if opponent's making that attack that they're just gonna play like a Phoenix post-combat. Yep, there's the Phoenix. Alright. We need a good pepperoni here. Just be another Phoenix? Sweet. Yeah, well that's not too bad. Played a Radiant. Oh, didn't want to see that. That can kill our Legion. We didn't want our Legion to die. Vampires unite! And assuming that he doesn't have a removal spell for his Legion's Lieutenant, this is probably game. Well, I mean, he can still have a mass removal spell or whatever, but it's like really good for us, no matter what it is. Even if he kills this, we're gaining like a lot of life. He's got a mass removal spell. we can binding the elemental, folks. It'll be great. I think they have a Sweltering Sun because they started to tap red mana and then they're like, oh wait, we should attack. The Sweltering Sun tell, or like maybe they just have a big blocker. Who knows? Hours of Devastation. It's the same thing. Well, this is bad for us. Oh, I played so bad. I should have killed the elemental with a Deadlands. I'm a terrible Magic player. Why am I so bad? Why did I make such a horrendous play? Oh my god, that was tiltingly bad. Anna Carney? I deserve to lose. I deserve to lose. Don't care about tapping my mana properly. I just deserve to lose. They have double Kenra in their graveyard. This game's just over. I have no out. Maybe a call to the feast if he has nothing. Well, the fact that he didn't play a Kenra seems real bad for me. You can do it, opponent. At least if it counts, my play mistake didn't matter. Maybe I can bring these in. Maybe they're just slightly better than these. If it counts at all, my play mistake didn't matter any. That's always a good feeling. When your play mistake affects the game, absolutely none is always a good feeling. When you don't get to play game 3 because you get mana screwed, it's always a good feeling. I'm going to keep it. Nice. So we get to play, I guess. Hours of Devastation still beats us. Doesn't beat us as badly as before, though. He's probably going to chump block, and that's fine. Oh, we racing, are we? Alright, I'm down to race. Racing has to benefit me, right? I get one turn with Call to Feast no matter what before you can even play Hours? I don't understand these attacks. These attacks feel to me like there's no way that they're right. Like, all they did was like deal some damage and let us deal some damage back. And then like they're completely stopped in their tracks. That feels like that has to be horrendous for them. They just can't attack this turn. Or they shouldn't attack. That feels like that just had to be horrendous attacks by them. Like, they don't even have good blocks. They take 6 no matter what. If they have an Hour of Devastation in their hand, they should definitely block a Martyr to Dust with the Rekilling Phoenix. In fact, if they have an Hour of Devastation in their hand, there's a good chance that they should just, like, block the Phoenix with one Martyr and double block the other Martyr. That's probably their best play if they have that sequence. Because, like, now if they play Hour, I still get 2 2/2s. And 2 2/2s can do a lot of work. And if they don't have it, they're just dead. Well, they're not just dead, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm so far ahead, it's insane. Predator Flagship. Okay. That's a good one. You can still only block one thing, though, so you take 7. So if I draw anything, you're dead. Or if I draw even a white land, you're dead. Well, that's not a white land, so... Let's start with this. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. So they can block one of these now. They still just go down to 1. They have a giant board they have to deal with. Sweltering Sun would be good enough, but that's about it. Unless I'm forgetting something. Yeah, that card doesn't really do anything. Sweltering Sun would still do stuff. Nope. Alright, they're done. Alright, 2-1. We gotta win 1 out of the next 2 to acquire a pity chest. A pity chest to acquire a pity chest. Can't believe we've done 4 leagues today. I want it my way out. What's the weather supposed to be like here? It's supposed to be fine, apparently. Boom. Join MASH. Get rowdy. No? Nobody wants to play versus our Vampire Bros. Hooked on a feeling. Yeah, we get to go first. We're paired versus the Zack Attack. We'll keep it. It's a pretty good hand. Grixis Energy 25 days ago. This could be a hard match. But it's not GPG, so that means we're living on a prayer. Or something, I don't know. Oh, don't be a Sneaky Snake deck. Sneaky Snake decks could be very good versus us too. Good luck. Have fun, Brohim. Wah, 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 wah. At least we get to attack, though. Feels good to get to attack here. Even though we don't have a removal spell. So many million things just beat us. Anytime that your opponent untaps with Winding Constrictor, the win percentage you have drops dramatically. So the odds of us winning this game went down just an obscene amount. Boom. It's even arguable that I should have took the mana producer there. I'm not actually sure. We're in really bad shape no matter what it is. Surprised he didn't attack. Alright, Let's try to play the biggest creature and see if that gets us anywhere. Alright, we have a really good follow-up, so depends on what his follow-ups are, but like we could have crawled our way into having a chance. We just have to dodge Adonis Climb. If he has Adonis Climb, we're probably dead. He tapped blue mana to start the turn with, so I assume that means we're going to get climbed on the frig out of here. We could draw another cast out or another Ixalan's Binding. Yeah, it's a climb. So we've got like 4 outs, give or take, or we're just dead. That's not one of them, so we are just dead, right? Yeah, there's no reasonable way to think that he's not going to go for it. 100% goes for it here. There's no reason for him not to. Like there's no white-black spell that stops this. Alright, so let's bring in Solemnity. Let's bring in this thing. I guess let's bring in the Doomfalls. Let's bring in the extra Fatal Push. Take out some of the slower cards. I can see arguments for even bringing in Fragmentize because of Walking Ballista. We're currently 2-1. We had a really good hand. We could have beat most things that wasn't Climb and wasn't Walking Ballista that game. Alright, this hand's keepable. It's actually pretty good. We have a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop if we get the mana for the 4-drop. Again, we can't interact with his snake, and not interacting with his snake generally spells game over. But we only have 4 cards that interact with a spell in the entire deck, so I don't think it's the type of thing that you can aggressively mulligan for. That's bad for us. He didn't take the Call to Feast. That means he almost guaranteed has either a negate or another duress that he plans on casting before that turn. Yep, there's the other duress. Bad times. So 2 duresses and our hand is destroyed. They probably only even have 2 in their sideboard. It's a little unfortunate to get slapped with them like that. Boom. Oh, that's a good draw. So, in theory, we're lethal. If he plays a spell, we've got like a Doomfall we can draw. Certain spells we can deadland. Alright. So, we have our out. Good enough. He's going to go to 1 here, and we're going to have a large board. Guess he could go to 2 and chump block the Martyr. But he's more likely to do something like that. Yep. That was a really good Legion's Landing, or Legion's Lieutenant that we drew. That Legion's Lieutenant made me hooked on a feeling. I kind of don't want these in the deck. They're good versus Cast Out, but that's about it. Or they're good versus Hadana's Climb. That's really the only card that they're good versus. Such a problem beating Hadana's Climb, though. Alright, whatever. Have another very reasonable hand. It gets demolished by duress again. Again, we have no answer for an early snake. Turn 2 snake's the scariest thing in this game. Doomfall's not very good in this format. 9 out of 10 decks that are playing Doomfall should not be playing Doomfall because it's bad versus almost every match. Like, it's terrible versus me. It's not good versus red deck wins. It's not good. It's just not good versus so many decks. It's not very good versus Snake. It's not very good versus Blue-Black. It's not very good versus Grixis. It's one of the only things you can play to have a chance versus Snakes, but that does not mean it's a good card. It's like still a very bad card versus Snake. It's like killing off, it's fine in certain decks, but like most decks that play it just shouldn't. And are we dead? Probably dead. We're hooked on we're probably dead. 2 cards a turn. And there's the snake, so he gets 2 cards next turn. So I'll play this one. If he follows this up with a Winding Constrictor, we can shake his hand, and the game is over. So, I said Winding Constrictor, but I meant Walking Ballista. I always mess those 2 cards up. It's got the letter W, and Ray-Ban's not smart enough to calculate the letter W. Boom, 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 boom. Bad, bad. Oh, that's terrible for us as well. 2/3 blockers are pretty good. Boom. Alright. Well, you got me. I guess I'm going to play this one because it lets me attack if he doesn't have Blossoming Defense. It's also the one that I need to resolve in case he has Virdius Gearhulk or Hadana's Climb. Or just basically anything. Could have thrown away one of these to kill this, but like, pretty sure we lose all of those games as well. Our best chance here is that he just doesn't play anything great this turn. Rip. That was something great. So he can attack first. He will probably block and get 2 damage in. You just kill this. That doesn't seem good enough. Well, yeah, expected that. Could have just saved us some trouble and not did all this, but hey, that's fine. Alright. Well, that's the best we can do versus that, I think. Problem is now you can just put another counter on it and kill both of our vamps. You can cast a Viridus Gearhulk and just win the game. Cast Rishkar, just win the game. Just like a ton of things he can do now. They're all bad for us. Like the least bad card for us is probably just something like Bristling Hydra. Oh God. Not a thrashing Bromptodon. That just smashed all of our plans. How will we ever win? Maybe we should have done this several turns ago. We've been on almost 0 outs the whole game, though. Like, we have to draw a removal spell for this. Maybe if his hand's total trash, we could just, like, Deadlands the Walking Ballista and go on about our day. Oh, so Donna's Climb. So he gets to put 2 counters on this and we get to concede. Alright. Just another unwinnable match. Alright, will we get our pity chest? Only time will tell. I don't think we played that game particularly well, but I don't think any decision that we made mattered. Feel like we were just basically dead on board unless miracles happened. Which maybe I should have focused on trying to find a miracle, but it played out in a manner that we wouldn't have got the miracle, so I don't know. Yeah, let's play first, see if we get there. Hand's very good. Probably going to cycle this just because of colors. Oh, and it's the same damn deck that we can't beat. Well, that's fun. The casual 3 unwinnable matches in this league. Where were these decks earlier in the day? And we have 3 outs in our deck, 2 draws to find them, or the game's practically just over. Didn't get there. So the game's practically just over now. It's like how bad it is to let them untap of a snake. You guys see this like every game, right? If they untap of the snake, we can practically pick our cards up. Except for when they do something like that. Like, that's beatable. That's weird. Like, how bad's your hand that you're doing that? It's not easily beatable. Like, we still just die to, for example, a Bristling Hydra. We die to a Blossoming Defense. But it is beatable. Hooked on a feeling. The opponent doesn't have any great attacks, so let's say like just put the counters on this and attack us for 12 in the air. Does not seem to be what they're doing. And we're not dead. That's something. Oh, we are dead. Never mind. I missed that this thing got 4 counters. Frustrating. Mostly because I missed it. There's nothing we could do about it, though. Like, we literally couldn't play around it. We could have killed the Hadana's Climb earlier, but we still just die. Feels like we have to draw Solemnity to have a chance. Maybe the Fragmatizers are just good enough. Maybe I should have been bringing them in last game. Not actually sure. Alright, we'll keep. Hand's fine. Can finally kill a turn 2 play. Hey, Juke. What's up? Juco Wall? And advertisement? What do you mean advertisement? Oh, that's a Twitch advertisement though. That's not me. Like, I don't have that turned on. I'm not partnered, so I can't even turn advertisements on. Yeah, that's going to happen in almost every stream, right? Yeah. Cool. They got another. We finally had a removal spell, and they had another. I guess I'm just going to play this. I don't get any money for it. And they left Blossoming Defense in, and we're just dead. Oh, what do you know? Like I said, we're just dead. I will take no damage. Alright, well, we have a few answers. Yeah, we drew one. Good God. Staying alive. Yeah, we're getting crushed today. We've got destroyed by GPG, we got destroyed by Sultai Snake, and we're in the process of being destroyed by Sultai Snake again. You should follow that YouTube channel. There's hundreds of videos on there. There'll be like 4 more going up tomorrow. Oh, what do you know? Another card that I can't beat. All these cards that I can't beat are fun. My opponent doesn't even have to have a particularly good draw just to absolutely wreck us. Like, his draw wasn't great, but we've at no point had any chance this game. We've certainly not made a mistake, I don't think. Maybe we're not supposed to play the Binding and just let him tap out and play his Walking Blister or whatever. But that doesn't feel like we're going to win doing that either. Nice. Good luck. What are you playing? Or what deck? Hooked on a feeling. We can still win this game. If, you know, miracles happen. If he's got a Spell Pierce or whatever, we're going to throw a fit. Oh, Black White Vampires. Nice. I hope you do well. Well, I can't really block, so we won't. Can't block, so we won't. We're dead on board if he has another Blossoming Defense. Well, not dead on board, but we're pretty hurt. Oh. Yeah, I like the deck too. I don't know how good the meta is for it at the moment, but I do like it. I guess I should have played my spell before I pressed F6 or whatever. I guess I'll target you. And like try to triple block you or something. Opponent's only got 1 card in hand. Maybe that'll work. But I can't even triple block if that goes wrong. So this could end up being real bad, but we're just dead to another Hadana's Climb. A boom, boom, boom. So if opponent has a removal spell, I'm dead on board. They just killed a Winding. They pumped this up and killed a Winding Constrictor. So they pumped that up. Are they going to kill the Winding Constrictor? They did not. So I guess we're still alive. And if they don't have a creature, maybe Doomfall's useful. They have to have a creature, right? Alright, cool. Doomfall? Not a Doomfall. That's so weird that they would make that play. Because now, like, another Binding or a Cast Out or a Doomfall or anything, and they're, like, pretty far behind. Or they could just draw that and the game's over. I think opponent made a lot of questionable plays. I guess he could have just had a negate and it not mattered, but... Alright, well, we got crushed. And unfortunately, that is what the 4th league we've played today, so I think we're going to hop offline. I want to thank everybody for coming who's new, all the new follows. Thank you, Loco Dope, for the 16 bits. I apparently missed it a while ago. And we'll be back tomorrow. We're probably going to play exclusively Scarab God decks tomorrow. Probably going to play basically random blue-black mid-range decks and Grixis mid-range decks. Because I wasn't thinking about it, Balder. I forgot it had Vigilance. I forgot it had Vigilance. I was kind of like mentally checked out of that game. I don't know. But yeah. I forgot I had Vigilance. Just a play mistake. No good reason. A stone play mistake. Like I said, this is our 4th league or whatever. I've not ate. I've not slept. Just a bad play. Not a good player. Whatever. Anyway, click the links down below. Follow my Twitter. Follow my YouTube. Thumbs up. Anyway, we're out of here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.